What up, Multiplex? We're back with another Disney Plus quick click video. This one, you saw the title, you clicked on it, probably 20 to 24 people. You all clicked on it for a reason. It's because we're talking about the DCOMs, the Disney Channel original movies. I know nothing about them. I didn't watch the Disney Channel as a child, but it seems like the internet, we've already freaked out about Baby Yoda. We've already freaked out about McClunky. We freaked out about other shit. I don't know. I'm just here. I haven't watched any of these except for 2 of them that she made me watch. But I've got 3 experts on the Disney Channel original movies here to talk about them. We're going to start with Maggie. What we're going to do is they each picked out 3 movies they think you guys need to watch. If you are a young child like the 2 of them, kind of Maggie and definitely not me, and you were this is like I don't know, this is nostalgic for you and you want to watch some of these movies, you don't remember which ones were the best, they've already done the work for you. Combined, these 3 have watched 782 movies in the last week since Disney Plus launched. So with that, we'll start with Maggie. Maggie, what's your number 3 movie you recommend people check out?
Okay, so none of you are going to like this because everyone watching this is a male. But The Princess Protection Program is a very solid film. It stars Selena Gomez and Demi Lovato, and it's a very good, like, friendship movie, and it also has, like, princess stuff in it. So, yeah, if you're female, check that one out. Or I guess if you like friendship and are open-minded, then you could also watch it.
Also, there's like spy stuff in that, too, right? Yeah.
Right. Well, a little bit, yeah.
Yeah. There's cool stuff in it.
Boatman, what's your number 3 recommendation?
My number 3, I'm going to recommend one that like is legitimately good. Like, I think it's the only one of my 3 that is like you can enjoy it without any nostalgia for it. It's also probably the most like well-known and like least on-brand Disney Channel-y. I'm going with Phineas and Ferb Across the Second Dimension. It's a continuation of the TV show. It's very funny, very well written, just like the TV show. My favorite line from it is, if I had a nickel for every time I was doomed by a puppet, I'd have 2 nickels, but still, it happened twice, right?
I have never seen a single episode of Phineas and Ferb. Does this take place after the television program?
It concurrently.
So it happened while the show was going on.
So it's like a long episode of the TV.
Do I need to have seen the show to understand?
Not really.
Not really. It helps to kind of know the structure, but like you'll kind of catch on.
All right, interesting. I might check it out. Koho, your number 3 recommendation.
My 3 is 8 Mile on the Disney Channel. It's called Let It Shine. It's basically about a busboy at this rap club. And they do battle raps all the time, and he's secretly the best one, but he never gets the chance to do it. And I forget his name. His name escapes me, but he was on So Random and Sunny with a Chance. He's the bad guy. He's Lord of the Bling, and he's the main antagonist. And it's basically about the truth, learning like or battle rapping his way into being a rapper. Though his very Christian like pastor parents are against that, and it's a really cool movie.
Sounds like your life, Koho.
It is my life. No.
Wow. All right, Maggie, your number 2 recommendation.
So my number 2 is one that I feel like is widely known, and that's Camp Rock. A very influential movie on young Maggie Parker, starring Demi Lovato and Joe Jonas. Highly recommend. Lots of good singing, lots of like teenage romance. It's a good time.
All right, Camp Rock. That's one I've actually seen, people.
Dope.
I remember enjoying it as a child.
The music is really good.
I haven't seen it since. She watched it without me. I've never seen the second one, though. I heard there was a second one, never saw it.
Camp Rock has the better version of This Is Me over The Greatest Showman.
Sure.
I agree.
Yeah,
You're not wrong.
All right, Boatman, your number 2.
My number 2, I'm going to go with the King and Queen of Disney Channel movies. Daniel Panabaker and Jason Dolly are both in this movie. It is Read It and Weep. This is a movie about a girl who her journal gets published as a best-selling novel, and chaos and hilarity ensues. Starring Danielle Panabaker and her sister, whose name escapes me. Danielle, you might know from like The Flash and Sky High, and a bunch of other people. it's very like cheesy Disney Channel high school movie, but like it's so silly. It's like a lot of fun. It's like get sacked, and it's just, I like it a lot. It's very
I like the premise from what you explained. Like, it sounds interesting, but again, someone watched it without me. Caleb, your number 2 recommendation.
My number 2 is called Minutemen. It is about these 3 teenage guys. The aforementioned Jason Dolly being one of the stars of it. These 3 high school guys time travel, and hilarity ensues, and they try and get all these different aspects of high school in this day correct, and they keep redoing it, and it keeps breaking time and all the constructs of it. So Minutemen's really fun.
All right, Maggie, your number 1, your favorite. Is this your favorite?
Probably.
Go ahead.
So this is one that you should see no matter who you are, and that is High School Musical, the first one. I mean, watch the sequels as well, but the first one is just great. It's a good time. The music is good. If you ever like suffered any stereotype in high school, you can relate to it, and I imagine most people in this community have been in those places. So it's a good time, and if you haven't seen it by now, you should check it out.
Why am I feeling so wrong? Okay, Kaleb Boatman, you're next. Your number 1 pick. Disney Channel movie.
This is not necessarily like my number 1 favorite, but I think this is the one that encompasses everything about Disney Channel movies. This is a movie called Luck of the Irish. Let me tell you what the plot of this movie is, okay? This is about a dude in high school who's very good at sports, he's very good at basketball. He starts turning into a leprechaun. That is the plot of this movie, because his lucky gold necklace was stolen by Lassiter from Psych, and he's got to go get it back, also known as King Richard from Gallivant. And it is very wacky, but it's also very funny. It is insane, but I love it. It's the perfect, like, cheesy Disney Channel movie.
That's going to be a yikes from me, dog. But next... Maggie, or no, we already went to Maggie. Caleb, it's you. You're number 1.
Maggie kind of took like the godfather of all Disney Channel original movies, so I went with the one that I personally love. It's Lemonade Mouth. It's basically the Breakfast Club in how these people all meet in detention over unfair circumstances in a school that doesn't really appreciate like art and goes for some, like sports and stuff more, and then forming this band that sort of challenges the status quo. It's got a great soundtrack. It's actually really well written in comparison to a lot of DCOMs. It's very entertaining, and I would say it's definitely one worth checking out.
All right, guys, there you have it. There's 9 movies. I'll throw one in the mix. The only other one I've seen is High School Musical 2. It's a piece of shit. I watched it today.
It's wonderful.
It's the only other one I've seen. Zac Efron, you got your time. Zac Efron runs across a golf course and goes like this and goes like this.
You can bet on it, Tim. Bet on it.
That is going to become a gift. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been another quick click video. That was Kaleb Boatman. That is Kaleb Koho. That's Maggie the Macaw. I have been Tim. Until next time, guys.